had amazing shifts. So I've been sleeping well, and everything's go in the other room. Everything's just really been shifting very quickly for me. So I'm in the middle of writing this next book, and I've just, oh my gosh, it's just been amazing.
Wow. I'd love to hear more before you see the portrait. Like, I don't want to put any words in your mouth. I'd love to hear anything that you discuss.
Yeah, so I could feel my heart expanding. As you know, with grief, it's very heavy and it sits in your chest. And so my son has been gone just over 2 years. And through that 2 years, we've had amazing connections. But as a human mother, for me, it's sometimes difficult to get out of that space of not having him here, even though we have this connection, right? So I have a lot of stuff going on, I'm sure, as you know, in my heart, my lower heart especially. So I could feel that opening up and expanding, and this golden hue of light coming in. It was the most beautiful feeling. It's like sort of almost when I connect with him, you know, that beautiful feeling of love and energy there. And it's just been, so I also really, I could feel myself like coming out and coming in, coming out and coming in. And for me, what I heard was this integration. So I'm integrating my higher self and my lower self together, coming into one. And I also heard that was a catalyst for me. So for me, I mean, I saw you, I was attracted to you. I felt like that session for me would sort of clear some things that I've not been able to clear. Doing this work, I leave my expectations at the door. I'm sort of very much an open channel. So I allow what needs to come through. I don't like to control, you know, some of my clients, I'm sure you've experienced as well, they try to control like, oh, it's going to be like this and look like this. And I do a lot of past life regression. So I'm always like, well, what you think's going to happen and what's going to happen are two different things. I feel a lot of integration going on in the back of my head, my occipital, and it was, and the energy like through here, especially like I tell you, it was like right through the front to the back of my head. And it was like a line of vibratory resonance. And it was just like ringing and ringing and ringing. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna breathe through this. And I did have a little resistance. It's normal. You know, I'm like, okay, when you said I had some resistance, I'm like, okay, let me just sit still and really find out what this is about. What is this resistance that's coming through for me?
Were you able to pinpoint it and let in the frequencies?
Yeah, so I do. I write light language. That came through. I actually channeled a beautiful piece from my office while I was sitting here and you were working on me.
I love
it. Is, you know, so much of us, our human existence, right? And our spiritual and it's about really melding these two, and about just if you can live from that heart space and learn to just be in that space, you know, so many things, but our human mind gets so into it sometimes.
Right.
You know, as a healer, so I know the work that goes into doing healing on somebody. And I also know that as a healer, sometimes we do get in our own way, right? It's normal. And I also know that we need other healers. I can't do it all alone. And I think that's the message that's going to come through for humanity now, is like, it's not just you doing your work in this world. It's you doing your work, lighting up the next person who can light up the next person, because as one person, I can't touch everybody.
Yes.
And I feel that it's like, we know who we're meant to work with, you know, and as a healer, we're so much more open to that. So it's like, okay, I have to say, one thing I've learned throughout my whole process of being a light worker is following that guidance.
That's what I think this work is, you know, it's about just opening the channel and expanding the guidance for yourself, you know, and it's just like recognizing, oh, I'm going to open this up and have so much more access to just the divine frequencies. Did you get any new clients or something click right away? Because sometimes that happens with this energy when you open up so rapidly.
I had a lot of clarity.
You opened up your own access to your own stuff. So that's fantastic.
Yeah. This book has been a very different experience, you know, for me. So I'm channeling other beings, and he brought new galactic beings in. So my whole world has shifted. It was like I explained, like, all of a sudden I was catapulted into a new dimension. And so like part of me is where he is and part of me where I am. And it's trying to meld those two together, because I have a piece of me that's not of this world.
Yes.
You know, so writing the second book, when I did the thing with you, was that Monday? Monday.
I think, yes, Monday, huh?
I had such
Monday
clarity
now.
and such, oh my gosh, such clarity came in. I was channeling. I think
Yes.
last night I just crashed finally because I was like, oh.
Oh, I love that. Good. Okay. Uh-huh.
Oh.
See? I love it. Love it.
It's so powerful and so feminine because I've been really masculine for a long time, but it's so feminine. Oh my gosh. And that's one thing I've really been working on.
Yeah, that's the integration, right? That's the regeneration, rebalance of your own field, and
Yes.
the power in your eyes, and that golden energy in your third eye, and the butterflies. Yeah. What do you
I see like warrior still through there. Like she's
Yes.
there, but she's much more in touch with that feminine aspect of her.
That support, right? That support, that worthiness, that you are allowed to dream it up and feel it and then just be it, and they come in and do the things for you, right? That's the feminine, right? Yeah, you don't have to do it all yourself. You get to be it and think of it and receive it through your vessel. I love that. That's what you're picking up on. I love it.
I appreciate you so much. I mean, this is not something I would typically think of doing. And I don't know, recently I've just been again open to that. What's supposed to come to me will come to me, and I'm ready to jump in no matter what it is. Like